Hi guys. I'm sure you saw yesterday Peter King reported that you guys were likely to head to Tuscaloosa tomorrow for Alabama's pro day. Kyle, you've seldom been seen on the pro day circuit, so this seems like it's a big deal. Is that right? Are you going to Alabama? And B, what was the thought process on going there instead of Ohio State? Why not go to BYU or to North Dakota State? Some of those other pro days.
Well, yeah, one, we have people at all the spots. A lot of people we trust and people we meet with here over the next month. I normally don't like to go to them a bunch unless I feel unless I have to for some reason. But I also have been kind of grown up in the idea that you don't like to go everywhere and show people things. And when you're sitting at 12 and stuff, I don't want to go to a bunch of quarterback pro days and things like that. Now that you move up to 3, you don't have to hide as much. It's not as big of a deal to me as it might have been when we were sitting at 12. Also, Alabama's already had one. This is their second one. And just talking with, with Fields' agent and everything, we'll get another one from him too, so we'll be able to see him. So that kind of made it an easy decision.
This is for Kyle. Just given with Trey Lance, he played in a pro style system, but given he only had one game in 2020 and overall the sample is relatively small, how does that change the evaluation process from your standpoint? And a second question, is Chris Sims privy to your decision at number 3?
Yeah, I tell him everything. No, yeah, I mean, it's always harder when a guy didn't play this year, definitely. And, he played one game, so I don't think people are going to go a ton off of one game. You got to go off his body of work, and you got to play the whole season before. So it's of course we'd all wish he could have one. We wish Wilson could have a full season too. There's a lot of things that happened this year, and we also wish we could go personally work out everybody. I wish I could go out to dinner with everybody. There's a lot of things that make it harder for everyone this year, but the draft's hard every year. So if you look at it over history, 50-50 is pretty good. So you throw in a lot more variables, and it makes it harder. But is it going to make it worse than 50-50? I don't know. But one thing that I kind of liked with what we did, when you sit at 12 and everyone's talking about there's possibly 5 guys that could go around there. And man, you can't work these guys out. You can't go out to dinner with them, but you got to find out a lot more about these guys. How do you do that without tipping your hand off to everyone? And that was also one of the frustrating things, to be sitting there like, man, we don't want to go try to see someone or do all this stuff or be Zooming all the time. And now everyone knows how hard we're trying to do something. You get to 3, you don't have to mess with that stuff. And I think that gives us a better chance now to do our due diligence, because we don't have to really play any games in that way.
Kyle, I don't expect you to list out your preferences here, but is Mac Jones in your mind worthy of that top echelon, and is he somebody you've liked for a while?
Yeah, I just saw him in January for the first time, along with all these other guys. So they've all been in that boat. What was your question after that? Because I cleared that last one. Oh yeah, about Mac.
Mac, in the sense,
I can't answer exactly the stuff, but the way we looked at it is, to move up to 3, we had to feel good that there's 3 guys we'd be comfortable with leading our team for a long time. And we couldn't make that decision before there was 3 guys. So we had to feel that way with 3. Now I think there's a chance to get there with 4 and 5. There's a chance. There's 5 guys that are kind of at this party a little bit, and people are talking about them going everywhere. They're all over in the first round. Our feeling is these guys were going to go a lot higher than people realize. And when you have 2 guys sitting out 1 and 2, possibly could, even possibly 3 and 4, then you hear a lot of teams all the way through the draft who are in a situation where they really want a quarterback and they don't have someone close to what we have with Jimmy. That means those 5 guys are going to disappear pretty fast. So we had to feel confident in 3 to make this move. And that's what we did. And I'm excited about, now we know there's 5 players. Who do you want to put your future in? Well, I'm glad we got a month to really work on that.
Kyle, I just want to make sure I'm clear on this. Did you say you probably are going to get to a Justin Fields, second pro day? And also, you've been within that QB collective camp at least once, maybe multiple times. Do you know him? Do you feel comfortable with your knowledge about where Justin Fields is in this kind of hierarchy?
Yeah, I feel comfortable. That QB thing, that was, I've done it once, and I think he was like a junior in high school then, which was really cool to go do that. Hope I'm not in trouble for that. That was like 7 years ago. But no, yeah, we talked to Dave Mogetta the other day, and he said that they'd be able to set up another one. That's why we chose on Alabama. So I'm excited to see him eventually in person. But also got a lot of tape to go off too, which I know he's going to throw it really good in person and be really fast in person also.